Hello everybody. I am going to leave here for you the life cycle of butterflies and moths.
Life Cycles, Butterflies and Moths by Julie Lundgren. Work Educational Media, copyright 2013. Insect Beauties. Butterflies and moths belong to the insect group of animals. They have bodies divided into three sections called the head, thorax, and abdomen. The head has eyes and antennae, wings and feet attached to the thorax. Hawk moth. Like most other insects, butterflies and moths have 6 legs and 2 pairs of wings. Monarch butterfly. Antennae, thorax, abdomen. Did you know? A butterfly or moth smells with its antennae and tastes with its feet. Butterflies and moths differ in several ways. Moth, butterfly, antennae, simple or fuzzy, no clubs, usually plain with clubbed ends. Most active time of day, dawn, dusk, or night. Day. Wing position at rest, flat, open, straight up, together. Colors, usually dull, with patterns that help them blend in. Colorful, with bold patterns. Body shape, chunkier, slender. Moth antennae can be straight or feathery, but have no end clubs. Blood vein moth. Map it out. North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, Antarctica. Butterflies and moths live on every continent but Antarctica. Butterfly antennae have little clubs or bumps on the ends. Did you know? Scientists think 12,000 to 15,000 kinds of butterflies and 150,000 to 250,000 kinds of moths live on Earth. More await discovery. Monarch butterfly. Butterflies and moths feed other animals. They pollinate flowers so plants can make seeds. They give people an idea about habitat health too. If the habitat is too polluted, butterflies and moths leave or die. A dark clouded yellow butterfly finds a tasty lunch inside a nausea flower. Many flowers depend on butterflies, like this common jay butterfly, for pollination. Excellent start. All living things have a life cycle. They begin life, grow, reproduce, and then die. The cycle happens again and again. Insects like butterflies and moths change forms as they go through their life cycle. They begin as tiny eggs. Butterflies and moths may lay round, oval, bumpy, smooth, or striped eggs. Each kind of butterfly or moth lays eggs with a particular shape, color, and pattern. Depending on the kind, butterflies and moths may lay many eggs together or just one egg on each plant or leaf. Did you know? Butterflies and moths lay eggs on plants their caterpillars like to eat. Monarchs lay eggs on milkweed. Eating machines. After 3 to 10 days, the eggs hatch and the second stage of life begins. A caterpillar or larva grows quickly. It sheds its skin or molts when its skin gets too tight. Caterpillars molt several times. Newly hatched caterpillars eat their own eggshells as their first meal. New skin gives the monarch caterpillars growing room. Cycle snapshot. The time between each molt is called an instar. Monarch butterflies have 5 instars. Animals enjoy eating caterpillars. How do any survive? Color forms one defense. Bold colors and patterns often signal a warning that the caterpillars contain poison. Green caterpillars blend into their surroundings. Caterpillars eat night and day. Their bodies store the energy they get from food. They must gather enough energy for the changes to come. Some caterpillars, like the giant swallowtail, look like lumps of bird droppings. The Saturnid moth caterpillar has spikes for protection. Cycle snapshot. A monarch lives as a caterpillar for about 2 weeks. The hawk moth caterpillar safely eats poisonous plants and stores the poison in its body. Its stripes remind birds to stay away. Changes. Fully grown caterpillars search for a safe place to begin the pupa stage. After attaching their tails to a branch or leaf, butterfly caterpillars molt one last time, revealing the chrysalis. Many moths spin silk cocoons around themselves. Others form a hard shell and rest on the ground. The monarch butterfly forms a chrysalis that looks like hanging fruit. The monarch caterpillar forms its chrysalis in several steps, beginning with a hook that looks like the letter J. Did you know? An atlas moth has wings 10 to 12 inches, 25 to 30 centimeters from tip to tip. Many kinds of moth caterpillars, like lappet moths, form cocoons in which to change to adults. Inside the chrysalis or cocoon, the caterpillar's body changes. Much of it breaks down into a rich soup that provides food for the developing adult. After the chrysalis breaks open, the new butterfly rests several hours. It must dry its wet wings before it can fly. Chrysalises come in many colors and patterns. Cycle snapshot. A monarch butterfly spends about 12 to 14 days in its chrysalis before coming out as an adult butterfly. Wonderful wings. Many butterflies and moths sip flower nectar for energy, while others dine on moist, rotting fruit, tree sap, or animal waste. They find partners and lay eggs to begin the life cycle again. Near summer's end, some kinds migrate to warm wintering grounds. Zoos and nature centers often plant gardens, especially for butterflies and moths. The gardens contain flowering plants that butterflies, moths, and their caterpillars like. Plant a few favorites in your yard. Cycle snapshot. Female butterflies and moths lay several hundred eggs in their lifetime. Few become adults, as little as 1 or 2 out of every 100 eggs laid. Blue morpho butterflies, like other adult butterflies, cannot chew. They drink their food instead. Did you know? Monarch butterflies migrate south in the fall. Monarchs return each spring to lay eggs. Life cycle roundup. 1. Butterflies and moths begin as eggs. 2. A caterpillar or larva hatches, eats, grows, and molts several times. 3. It then forms a chrysalis or cocoon. 4. Adults come out to begin the cycle again. Glossary. Abdomen. Abdomen. The last section of an insect behind the thorax. Antennae. Antennae. The 2 parts on the head of a butterfly or moth that sends smells. Chrysalis. Chrysalis. The special protective shell in which a butterfly pupa changes to an adult. Cocoons. Cocoons. The woven protective coverings in which moth caterpillars change to adults. Migrate. Migrate. Move from one area to another according to the seasons. Pollinate. Pollinate. Move plant pollen from one flower to another, allowing seeds to develop. Pupa. Pupa. The stage of development between a caterpillar and an adult. Reproduce. Reproduce. Make more of something. Thorax. Thorax. The body section located between the head and abdomen.
I hope this book helped you understand the life cycle of butterflies and moths. What interesting things did you find out? Let me know in your comments. Goodbye for now.